Alright, what's going on, everybody? Let's get to her. So, Bitcoin still on a downtrend. Pretty obvious about that. We are currently in this little short. Bouncing off this weekly, hopefully, for a little move. Where is it? Right here. Let's get a little zoom in. So we haven't really moved much, but we're just hoping get another similar move like this one. You know, so maybe we get 2 take profits. You know, maybe we get more. You know, but I think we can anticipate you know, another move like this. So that'll at least get us 1. Hoping for 2. All right, but let's talk a little bit about. So here's this short position here. Nothing too exciting. If we get here, we'll get like 10, you know, 10 bucks. So be a nice little trade. So the trading challenge has been going good. We did have another loss, but that's okay. Where was the long that got stopped? Hold up. Here we go. It was this one. So we almost got our first take profit, but we did not. And then I remember watching this. It was just hovering here, just frustrating. And money flow came up, and I thought, you know, we were gonna go here, but it came up and then got knocked down. So, I mean, we still had divergences. You know, we were a little late on the move, to be honest, but it was kind of a knifey move. So, oh well. So that was that one, but we since made up and have had, that's not what we want. We have had 2 trades that have taken us back into plus money for the month. This one right here hit very nicely. And then this one, no, this one right here, which once again I talked about, you know, moving stop loss to entry, you know, when you get your first 2 take profits, which I did, and it came down and stopped us out at our entry and continued to go on without us. But you know, it's the way it is. Still got this $22 from that one, so we'll take it. Wasn't a loser. And now, like I said, we're bounced off this weekly, so we could, you know, potentially come up a little further and then come down. You know, maybe we come up like that and then down, and then we even diverge more. Or, you know, for the hope of everyone who entered with me, we just do that, you know? Just make life easy. But we'll see. We'll wait. I think we just popped in the red. No? Oh, yep, there we did. So we'll see how this plays out. Got the stop loss, you know, up in this region, up past here, so I think the trade's pretty much negated if that happens. Oh wait, here. Yeah, just above the weekly. So let's pull that back up. Yeah, which is, you know, still above these. I mean, it's not above this one, but above this guy. So I think we're okay. So we'll see how it plays out. We're getting, you know, divergences on the 1 hour and down. That's why we entered. So divergence on the 1 hour and down. The 2 hour, no. But, you know, 45 minute, yep. 30, yep. So every time frame down. I mean 15. So, oh, we already got the line there. So yeah. And I think, you know, we could just bounce out of here and get stopped. And, you know, that's definitely a possibility. But I like this 8 hour EMA because it's been acting as pretty good resistance. You know, and it's resistant here, so even if we get a little move, we could get a big one. But even a little move will make us happy. We have been just bouncing off the bottom of our value area low for the volume of this whole, you know, fall, winter time. So we bounce off it here, and then we bounce off it quite a few times here. This is our best bounce out of it. So we'll see if we come back to it, or we just bounce out. If we do come back to it, there's a good chance, well no, I shouldn't say that. We could bounce again and again like this one, you know, but if we do start to come out of it, no, that's the year volume, we want the summer. We will come down into this area. You know, that's just how it works. You know, you lose the volume from this area, you drop down into this area, most likely off this point of control. So could see low 30s if we don't hold. We could just bounce around in here for a while, who knows. But we could get the bounce that we've been wanting and waiting for the alt season and for our chance to short Bitcoin for the big fall, because eventually, let's get rid of that. And let's get the DBSI, which has the 200 EMA. I mean, eventually, we haven't even, I mean, I guess we tested there. But eventually we're going to come back and test it. And then we kind of see what happens if we just reject. And then come up more. But the main thing we're looking for is that retrace. So I've talked about several times on previous videos that every time Bitcoin heads into a bear market, before it does, it has a retrace to the 0.702, and then down she goes. Not usually quick, usually a slow, grueling, just death. So, at least the previous ones that I've studied. I was not trading during that time, but I have studied them extensively. So, and that's what happens. So that's what we'll be looking for. I mean, I'd love to long it there and then short it, but we'll see. It'll probably be long and short along the way. And yeah, so that's kind of what we'll be looking for. We've talked about this more, and if we come down to the middle of this level, I mean, if we still come down more, we'll still be waiting. It'll just be lower and lower, and then we'll be longer and longer, you know. And then once that we get that retrace, that's hopefully when, you know, these other guys will take off. The alt season comes. So, all right, now let's do a little top-down analysis. See, in this monthly, well, let's get rid of this DBSI. Get rid of those numbers. We still have never tested this. If we look at the Coinbase chart, get rid of the spider lines. I think I've talked about this several times. I think with this divergence, we could be testing this. So that could be where we get our first bounce. And our retrace. So we could have more down to go. But we have, see, we're under it on the weekly, under. So we still have to come back and retest these too. I mean, there was a bit of a retest there on the 3-day. So, but these things are like magnets, see, I mean, price likes to come back to them. So maybe we get more of a move up here, which wouldn't be good for our short, but that is what could happen. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice and rounded. So this is coming up. It's the shorter time frames that look more bearish. These time frames look more bullish for sure. But see, 4 hours coming down, so we will see on that one. All right, now let's I want to kind of talk about what to look for on MarketCypher when you're looking for these trades. So let's circle. So you're looking for divergences, right? like here. Well, let's get a good. So here, I mean that's a lot of money flow, but you're waiting for the money flow to curve and to be finished curving, and then hit the last momentum wave on the three-quarter curve. So you know, break it down. As CryptoFace always says, you want to enter on the last third, and ideally on the last momentum clip, the last one. See, and that would have been a decent short. You know, I mean, it wouldn't have been as good as this one, but this, it's getting thin. You know, and you're still diverging, so that's still a good time. But this is kind of classic, right? The 2/3 through the money flow with the momentum wave clip. It's kind of what you want to do. So if momentum, so say there's, you know, you get momentum like this, it's diverging down, price is, you know, going up, and you have your money flow going down like that. You want to hit that momentum wave. You always don't, so I mean, you can hit these and these ones, you know, like these and these. They're little moves, but the big moves and the better moves are more towards the end of the money flow. See? And then see, money got real thin, even though it got higher, and there's a big divergence there. Look how little that money flow is, but the price is high. You know, that's when you really want to look, when there's a huge divergence difference, you know, in the money flow. And I mean, the momentum wasn't, but the money flow was way stronger than momentum. So yeah, so that's kind of what you're looking for. Either way, you know, top or bottom. So here's a good bottom one with red money flow. You know, you're waiting until the last momentum clipping and you know, the last third of the money flow. That's all there really is to it. I mean, you can tell if moves are stronger or weaker by how many divergences are on, you know, each time frame. So like example like this obviously is the top, so it'd be a great one. I'm sure if you look on every time frame there was a red dot or a divergence. You know. So you go all the way down, 3 hour, yep. 80 minutes. Yep, there was one even after, even more precise. I mean, all the way down to your 15-minute. Which I usually like to enter on the 15, I kind of like it. See? Look at that. Give you a couple chances. So, that's how you can tell. Here, same thing, look. Diverging. And then I bet if you go to a higher time frame, yeah, look, you're diverging on the hour too. See? So that's how you can tell the stronger moves. If you just see a few divergences on the lower time frames, that's why you use the bigger time frames to back up your lower time frame moves. So I mean, you're diverging here on the 6-minute, you know, but I bet here it didn't look as good on the higher time frames. So where is that? So let's just jump up to the 2 hour. Oh, excuse me. So wait. Oh, sorry, my dog is jumping on me. Oh, Dexter. He is just so needy. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Oh yeah, so we would have been thinking long here, right? Or no, short. We would have been thinking short. Because money flow is up here. Waves are coming down. And while the short came later, you would have to be patient. If you go to the 2 hour, it was early, see, because this was coming up. I mean, when you're looking for a really good short, you're looking up here, right? So you would have known that probably wasn't a great time to short. I mean, you got this move, right? But that wasn't until momentum clipped here. And these moves are a little harder to catch because they're just so much quicker, you know. It's easier to catch these moves when money flows up here. These ones down here are a little more risky too because they can do this, you know, they can just clip back the other way. They're a little harder to predict. Less confident moves, I should say. Oh, this 2 hour, I mean, did this just, it hasn't quite confirmed. Or did it confirm? Yeah, but money flow's still coming up. So, it's coming up on an hour. But once again, these are the risky ones because momentum's coming this way, so this could just hit this, you know, barely come up and come back down with this money flow. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. My dog is just trying to get on me right now. Okay. Well, that should probably call it since he's being a naughty boy. Oh. As I lose my headphones. So, we'll probably call that. Alright, everybody. So just be looking for this short, you know, be patient with it. We gotta let it play out. And, yeah, be looking for Bitcoin to hold. And if it doesn't hold, we're looking for to enter. Excuse me. Just so we can kind of have a plan for you guys before I leave. We're looking to leave the fall and winter volume that we've been trading in and head back into the previous summer's volume. So into this area. Alright. And I think we got spider lines down there too. Yeah, so if we lose this spider line, same thing. We'd be down in the 36s. So yeah. Alright, well that'll do it. Let's throw this short up just for everyone can see it one last time before I head out, so we know how we stand. Alright, so we are looking for just something like that, you know? That's all we're asking. 1 profit take, 2 profit take, maybe we get a little bit of a dump, maybe not. We'll see. Alright. That'll do it. Everyone have a good one. Peace.